A terrific record with the Badgers and a winning percentage of above 80%. Goes down to the pin. A roll shot by Dev Robinson, and Robinson with a first kill for the Badgers. All-Americans, and he's got 23 on the roster that traveled here to Wisconsin to play. To Robinson again. Good hand on it on the right side there by McGee. Run up by Barnes for Wisconsin. Down the line and in. Quick run in the middle, good up in the back. Into the middle, and Retke with a solo there, but a terrific job coverage for the Bears. That goes off the block and out. The trend holds. Presley will leave Baylor as the all-time kills leader. Trails Alicia Polt, but only a couple hundred behind, and that's easily made up in a year when you're Yossi Presley. Good job off the touch. Clean look there for the Badgers and the back row.
Just getting multiple attempts here. Nice bump set there. Loberg just well placed.
Hilly behind her. Out of the back row. Presley great up by Hilly. Longest rally here early on in the match. Robinson kind of brushes it off the block, but kept alive. Chivita, a former libero herself, so Wisconsin with 3 former liberos, or current liberos. Barnes currently, obviously Boyer was at Iowa, Chivita at Wichita State. Great tempo and rhythm.
Puts it away.
And another ace. Right now, the Badgers serving tough and serving the Bears off the floor. Chivita with another tough serve, but a good pass out to the right side, and the lefty playing from the right side.
Looks like a one-headed monster of Vandermark on the right side.
Again on the overpass. And they were able to keep that alive. Boy, good job on the send to the deep corner. Firepower off that left side for Orgeal.
I believe number 31 for Baylor, Harrison, has entered an All-American. See what she can bring to the floor. Great job of just positioning herself on every play to get set. She holds the block, and then when she gets the set, what a huge terminator she is.
Tip. Retke on the side, and Retke again. Career 420.
She can follow a game plan, a little bit of a formula kid, but in her junior senior year was really able to be more tricky and just really a great leader on the floor, consistent, strong at the block. You see her there. Yeah, shocking loss there in the fourth. It's not typical of Minnesota to do that, but kudos to Baylor hanging in there and getting point after point. I think that's a real credit to Grace Loberg.
Yeah, terrific night last night for Loberg. She was so steady, 6 kills, 12 swings, hit .417 with just 1 error. Out of the back row. Skinner is shut down in the middle.
Under pressure, gets it done.
The block on the left side there by Presley. Roll shot, and then Presley with the cover. Too high, no touch. Good hand on that by Rom Schreiber, the libero for Baylor. Down, pounds it.
So she'll learn a lot on how to be effective against a big block, and that's why, Wisconsin schedules these types of teams. You've got to get a good look at what you can do against a big block. Does a really good job of getting her feet in place, keeping that ball in front of her right shoulder, swinging big to extend this set.
So Wisconsin trying to end it here, staying in system. Orzal with the tip, and Orzal puts it down for a win in set number 1 for the Badgers.
I bet they will rise to the occasion.
No, Chivita back there again to open up set number 2, and she goes right after Presley. Little mistime there with Sedgwick. Retke with 4. Short serve off the top of the tape. 3 aces. Presley again tried to go line there, but
let's take a look at Chivita, see what she does here on the serve.
Another tip.
Really do believe that she will continue to get better as this match goes on. She loves being in the moment. Big moments like this, she shines. So I'm sure she will lead the team here with her ability to get kills.
That time the block.
Tip comes over the net.
Boy, tough serve there.
I believe is a great serving team. They don't really have to pass perfectly, but I was just going to say, you just don't want to get ace.
Baylor was able to respond. Orzal off the top of the tape, the overpass. Nice pass in system.
Sees the hands in front of her, thumb up on the ball, and just puts that ball in the right back area of the court. We really haven't seen much of her, and I really do believe it's because of that serve. It's taking the middle attack out of the Baylor's offense right now, and it's all pin to pin.
In the block, Retke again.
Gets big hands over the net.
Just off the fingertips of Lauren Harrison.
Wisconsin is showing Baylor that their serve receive needs to get better. They're on runs, they hang in one rotation, and they just really can't handle the serve very well at this point.
Good touch on the block. Little joust at the net from Retke, and 6-8.
Back area of the court, Presley so aggressive, swings for a win.
Second touch. Blast that through the block.
You see them shuffling over and not really getting up and over. You want to have 4 hands on the attack, but Baylor's struggling right now because Wisconsin always in system.
And a cook in the middle, not there. And that is no touch.
Trying to get some kind of rhythm here. This is very unlike Baylor to be this far ahead, or this far behind, excuse me.
Well, he certainly has the bench to be able to experiment. 23 on the roster that traveled here to Wisconsin. Just sitting there for Danielle Hart.
Nice cut shot to right back on the overpass kill.
Learned how to do a lot of things ugly in my life.
Well, what a great strategic serve there. Best team in the Big Ten Conference, and he's using his bench trying to get something going here, but nobody really standing out. All kinds of issues right now. Floor, Wisconsin got got a touch on it, but dug out of bounds.
Robinson.
Backcourt players, they're so underestimated and undervalued sometimes with people. Everybody seems to love the kill, but you know, when you really watch what they're able to do, they're putting on a clinic tonight on how to keep that ball off the floor.
Free ball for the Badgers. Orgeal from that left pin. Overpass. Boy, Badgers just running away, 24-7.
And there you have it. The passing game for Wisconsin is just on fire tonight.
So here's Callie Williams to serve to start it out for the Bears, and right away they go to the middle. Right now, Wisconsin just looks terrific. And early in the season, and it might be so many of those super seniors coming back, but they just seem to be in perfect rhythm.
You know, typically she would go to Redkey on a play like the one we just saw, but boy, Dana Redkey holds the block and opens things up for the outside.
Another good pass or serve there by Boyer. Put the Bears out of system and Redkey back in, and that's Dana Redkey's 6th kill to lead the Badgers.
Here for the backcourt defense to line up, and you know, it's again the front court defense working with the backcourt. They're in perfect rhythm.
Schreiber now back to serve. Tip has led the Badgers the last 2 years in aces per set.
Baylor doesn't want her on the end line.
And there it is. 2 first-team All-Americans at the pens, and just trying to find a way to get her involved. And that's probably a lot of what they did with Vandermark in putting the lefty at the middle last night.
Yeah, last year, so boy, Baylor would sure like for her to get rolling here tonight.
Yeah, from the outside, hit 350 on the year for Kentucky. All of those seniors from Kentucky who were eligible to come back as super seniors all decided. Second touchdown by Sedgwick. Back here in Madison, set number 3, Baylor on top 12-8 in the third, but trail 2-0. It's been a dominating first 2 sets for the Badgers. Left side Orgeal again.
To a 6-2 to try to slow down Wisconsin, especially on that left pin. And as you mentioned, Orgeal just doing a phenomenal job for a freshman out there.
Kelly Sheffield saw her play in Maribor, Slovenia, playing for the Polish U20 national team when Wisconsin was doing an exhibition overseas. He was just struck. He said she just stood out on the other side of the net. A couple years later, he sees her again in a tournament and found out the first time he saw her, she was 15. He said, this is somebody we might want to keep an eye on. Big block. Presley got the hand on it.
You can turn things around. Take a look at the speed, the closing speed, and how she reaches. Hips are slightly facing to the middle of the court. Super athletic move.
There's Redkey. Good angle. Little thumb down there from the freshman.
See how those numbers adjust, because right now their offense seems to be going much better. First contact, they seem to settle in.
Well, they were hitting negative through 2 sets, and here in the third, they're hitting 667, the Badgers. In there now on the left side for the Badgers is Jade Demps. And there again is Harrison.
Spot for Baylor. It has been this kid right here. Harrison, take a look at this swing. Wow. Got her right on the shoulder.
On the slide, Retke right through the block.
The first 2 sets. So right now, maybe a little bit more down-to-earth playing, but still, look at that pass, not too shabby.
Killing the slide.
You get a look at how people will respond in this situation, which I think is always good.
Good pass in system back to Presley.
Who do you block? Tough question there if you've got a bunch of great hitters in the front row as well as back row.
First touch here for the Badgers in this third set has not been as crisp as it was in the first 2. Little tight to the net there, and the block by Sedgwick along with McGee. Terrific response here in the third, up by 7. Off the block and out.
Flooding the left side area of the court with that B and a go, putting a lot of pressure on the block.
Little pace ball there. No touch, point for the Bears. Short serve that time from Baylor. Out to Devin Robinson. Avery Skinner. Borzal right back off the floor to get a swing. Presley delivers, and Baylor takes set number 3. Well, look at the numbers here. Negative 226 in the second, 643 in set 3. Tough serve there, did not touch hands. Point for the Badgers, a product of, again, being out of system.
That could have been something where she maybe roll shot and try to get a hitter out for Wisconsin and maybe try to block and dig to earn a point.
Up and available and put it down. What a swing. Terrific quick set by Hilly. That's playing together for 4 years. Good touch there by Presley.
In front of that 10-foot line, so Presley elevates and lands clearly in front of that 10-foot line.
Presley again, solo block on the right side.
That particular swing, you would want to take a step to your right or at least reach to the right so that you're slowing the ball down a little bit. You know, every rotation, it's like you're prepping 6 game plans, you know, based on what you see along the net. So really, really tough, especially when you have so many weapons to go to. Hilly's so consistent.
What a block there on that left side. That's Orgeon.
You know, the height of the ball, that apex right at that sweet spot for her, and she'll just light it up.
Retke off the touch in the slide, but also got it down for the kill.
This is where she puts the ball that time hard cross court, in the right back area of Baylor's court.
How about these for numbers?
Yeah, that's impressive, and you know that'll carry you a long way if you've got production from your middles that look like that. So that is it's a super great sign for Wisconsin.
Harrison tried to brush it off the block. It hung long enough. Good pass, slide. Retke just tipped it. Good athleticism by Presley to get there. Retke again, won't miss it twice. Got a hand on it, and they're going to say down despite the effort from Hilly. We're all from Stanford. Logan Tom, Kerry Walsh, Bev Oden back in '92. Every one of those ended up being Olympians.
Not only only does she do that, but she delivers a pretty awesome set to Presley.
Tough serve, good pass. And Retke finishes. 13 kills.
Really showing confidence, and you go back and sometimes you're just like, boy, somebody else made an error. I need to take some off, and I really don't see that. They're serving with a ton of confidence and just letting Baylor have it.
Good swing by Presley out of the back row.
In the air, she's moving her feet to get in position to swing, so pretty impressive moves there.
15 kills for Presley, hitting .387.
It's an interesting matchup there, Hart versus Skinner. Hart's winning the battle.
Closed out by Robinson.
From last year, even better than she was last year. Big swing, and you can see that she's got vision. She can see exactly where Skinner's hanging up over top, and I like that she's not bringing the ball down. She's hitting perimeter.
To block it out, 15-7 Badgers. Sydney Hilly will serve for Wisconsin.
Now, if they can start, holding the middle a little bit more on the block on Wisconsin side, then, it opens things up for the other hitters for sure.
Skinner just did not get on top of that.
It's a high risk, big error kind of ball. Not much you can do with that when your feet aren't in position to score.
Right back to Robinson, that time just outside the block and past Avery Skinner for the kill.
Tempo right back to Robinson.
Slipped through there by Avery Skinner.
The type of arm that she has, but nonetheless she scores with a very deceptive roll shot on that previous play. Totally impressed by what they're doing tonight.
It's got a .580 hitting percentage for the middles. That's not a bad block either. Devin Robinson. Retke a little late getting there. Robinson says, I got your back. That's good tempo there. Nice offense. Kara McGee with the kill. Another kill for Retke. Another kill for the middles.
You try to predict where the ball is going, and so maybe you commit block and you say, I'm going to just make sure I'm not late on the middles and see if we can go one-on-one with the outsides. But boy, the outsides are pretty darn good too.
Kept alive on the slide. Retke again. And another kill by Dana Retke. That is 15 now. Oh, good second touch. Oh, nice up by Bromschreiber.
Digging that cross-court zone perfectly, allowing the transition attack to score for her team.
Back to Yulia again, and Yulia with the tip that time.
You want to leave your base position and run that ball down. You have to learn from past experiences. That's what she does on plays like that.
Some heat on that top spin, but some heat on the swing by Harrison from the left side.
Chip away at the deficit here that Baylor is facing.
With another block. Badgers 2 away. Added one of the top players in the country in Avery Skinner, nearly everyone back, and the Badgers have controlled it here tonight in Madison. Harrison again.
Coach up your player.
It's the middle that closes it out for the Badgers.